Enjoying the view. Just finished this little small hike. It's nice. I'm gonna go for a little walk right now. I'm gonna cool down. Oh, I ran over here, but I'm gonna talk to y'all for a little bit. Had an interesting conversation with a brother that came in a couple days ago. All right, he was like 19 years old. Well, he is 19, going on 20. Young dude, man. Yeah, I'm only 26, but now they're calling me old man. I'm like, wow, I remember when I used to be young. I'm still young, of course, but I'm talking to the brother, right, about the current system, you know, and he was very receptive to the ideas. He's been studying the Federal Reserve like me. I'm like, wow, it's so cool to see somebody that's not 18, 19 years old who's studying the Federal Reserve. Well, because not very many people know about the Federal Reserve. And he says the Federal Reserve is a private corporation. I'm like, finally, somebody knows what it is. So it's a private corporation. And we had a great conversation, honestly. But one thing that stuck out to me is the conversation about him when he was in high school, right? He just graduated high school. The teachers themselves would give him so much crap because he would challenge their beliefs. And that's one thing I want to talk to y'all in this video about why we scared to really think for ourselves. Seriously. He was sent to the principal's office 5 times, he said. You know, the principal was like, why are you causing, you know, chaos? You know, but what he said was, I just want to think for myself. I want to be able to, you know, get to the truth. But they were like, nah, this is not in the curriculum. So now I'm asking you parents, what's your kid actually learning in school? Like, do you know what your kid is actually learning in the school system? Because that really scares me. That's why I was going hard on parents, not to bash you guys, Generation X or Generation Boomers. You know, like, what is your kids actually, like, what are your kids actually learning, your grandkids? Because I'm like, this is the person, like, this kid just came out of the system. I came out, what, 8 years ago? In 2016? But this is very scary, man. And how they try to really suppress what it means to be a man, honestly. He was just telling me about that. How when he would read, like myself, at lunchtime, in high school, the guys would like clown him. You know, he would work out. They'd be like, what are you doing, man? Like, even in high school, he said that people were, like, kids were actually drinking, bro. Drinking and smoking weed. I'm like, wow. So it wasn't just my generation. The generation, like, right behind me. You know, the kids, because I was born in the late 90s. The kids born in 03, 04, 05. They're coming out, and a lot of them are smoking weed already. Like, damn, already indulging in hedonism. So he says he works out, he stays focused, and, you know, they would bash him for really having that aggression, you know, as a man. But I'm like, it's very natural for us men to really, you know, but to have a man's aggression, right? Because this is very weird to me, honestly. A man just want to be free. Oh, look at this view right here, folks. A man just want to be free, right? Want to be free to say what they want to say, do what they want to do, but also be responsible with what you're saying. Everything has a cost. Everything that I'm saying has a cost. People will judge you regardless of what you're doing. If you're quiet or if you're speaking up for yourself, people will judge you, you know? But that's very weird to me, honestly. Very, very strange to me. But what are your thoughts on this? Oh, look at this view right here. Wow. That is amazing. But it's very strange to me, man, when I hear about that. Right, because, you know, what do we actually want? Don't we actually want to be free? Don't we actually want to be able to express ourselves? You know, country to country, state to state, district to district, right? Wow. This is my album cover right here. Get a little album. And have this as my cover right here. But yeah, just enjoying nature right now, right? It's a good day right here, man. Had a good day, had some good food today. Talked to some, again, strangers. Everybody I meet is strangers. And we gotta recognize that. Everybody you meet is a stranger, all right? So wouldn't it be logical to learn how to speak to strangers? That's what I'm thinking right now. It's cool, man. People will give you information, give you data. I don't see people as, oh, you're American, you're European, you're Chinese. I see them as Homo sapiens, you know? Of course, there's male, female, but it's like, I don't know, things are getting very weird here in society. In America, last year, I see some interesting stuff last year, man. Some weird stuff. That's why I'm talking to the way. I'm like, What is going on, man? This is very strange to me. All right. It's very strange to me. But yeah, I'll get back to y'all. I just went for a little hike. Y'all got to go out there and hike too. Like, stay active. If you can, work out. This is my 4th year of just investing in my health. And that's really what it comes down to. It's not you doing this just to look good. You want to actually be healthy. There are people out here that have passed away on these mountains, man. One man, he was like on top of that mountain way over there, man, hiking it, and he passed away 2 months ago. Why? Because as you go higher up, your heart starts beating. You know what I'm saying? Your heart is beating and beating and beating. And if you're older, like, isn't this crazy, right? We're told, right, to work 40 hours a week and then do that for 40 years. And then after that, you're in your 60s. But when you're older, you try to hike in your retirement days, when this is when you should be hiking right now. You should be hiking right now when you're as healthy as possible. You got testosterone. I mean, if you're a man, testosterone. You know, you can actually, it's kind of windy right now. I apologize. But you can actually move. But when you're older, your lungs are older, your legs are older. It's like, why do we accept that, honestly? Like, this is probably like, we should have had a store value a long time ago. You know, we shouldn't have to literally, and this is not me complaining, but think about it, right? We shouldn't have to actually work 40 years. And then on top of that, right, repeat this. You work for about, what, 50 weeks, and then you're off for 2 weeks. 5 days a week you work, and then you're off 2 days. You know, like, we gotta start thinking differently, man. I would love it if every single one of you had the time to be able to come out here and at least travel. I'm not saying I actually like travel, but this is something that I just got off work, man. Literally, I ran all the way from where I was at down there. Here, right, with my shirt off, man. I was running, I was feeling good. I did this little small hike, 45 minutes, and, you know, our time is really being stolen from us, man. This is time theft that we're experiencing right now. With inflation is theft. And I am so grateful that we're living through the separation of money and state. And what it is nothing more than the language itself, right? We have a tool that is monopolized by a private corporation, aka a state. And with that, they have monopolized the language, right? I care not who makes his laws. As long as I have control over the money, I have control over the king or queen. I'm gonna say it to you so that way you can really understand what I'm saying right now. I care not who makes his laws. As long as I have control over the language, portray the information, I have control over the king and or queen. And once you say it that way, as just a language, it's like, man, we're gonna have a universal language of trade in the future, 24/7, without having to really spend this time, you know, just trying to beat inflation, bro. It's really mankind's biggest crime. And I'm glad people are trying to wake up. That young man, I was able to orange pill him with Michael Saylor videos. We were talking for about 3 hours about all this. And he knows what's up. I'm glad that generation, not everybody of course, but a lot of people are waking up. And that's hopeful for the future, man. People are asking the right questions, and that's all I really want, man. That gave me so much joy, so much excitement, so much enthusiasm. And I'll spread the message to any one of you, right? Spreading the message, right? What do you actually want? If you got young cousins, right? My cousins are now 18 years old. I wanna educate them. I get so much joy in that, guys. You can't buy that stuff, man. There's things you cannot buy in this life, and that's one of it. It's being able to help others when they may need it. You know, you know what's sad about this? I asked him, right? Did your parents teach you this stuff? Did your parents teach you any of this? He said no. He said that when he was in high school, he started learning about all this in 2020. His parents didn't teach him. My kids, respectfully, right? Again, I'm saying it with respect because he told me a story. I said, my kids, respectfully, will not be suffering like this. They're gonna suffer, you know, suffer as in I want to teach them how to actually learn, you know, teach them how to actually have willpower. Because we didn't learn this at home. We are gonna have to change a lot, my generation. Like when we have our kids, we gotta change a lot of shit. I will never send my kids to the public school system. I will never send them to out into this world and not know how it works, man. I'm gonna have to invest a lot of my time into creating a system for my kids, man. And not everybody wants that, you know. Please, if you don't want to have kids, don't have any kids, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about freedom, guys. Like whatever you want to do. If you want to actually not have kids, please don't have kids, man. Go out there. If you want to have a farm, if you want to have a boat, and because that's you, right? If you want to spend most of your life in the ocean, why not? You know, why not? I would love to spend at least a couple hours a week just doing this, just hiking. It's very liberating, honestly, looking at the mountains and just enjoying what is free, what is already here. People used to live off this land, you know, and I just get so excited just looking at all this. But yeah, I will end the video right here. Enjoy yourselves, folks. You know, and take it all in. All right, stop and smell the roses, smell the flowers, smell the plants, and get uncomfortable, honestly. And help others, man. Like, it's a great feeling, honestly, to help others. People are very giving. All right, I'll see you on my next video. Peace.